Hey guys, Mike Martinez, licensed and bonded public adjuster, and today I want to share something with you that most people don't even think about. Most people don't know, and of course they're not focusing on this, but this is one of the main reasons why homeowners, when they do place a claim, they're getting shortchanged in a lot of instances. So let's go on to my computer. Let me share this with you. Okay guys, here's what I wanted to share with you. First of all, the average company in America goes out there and they reinvest in their business, and that's something that a company should do. You got to reinvest in your growth, right? And typically you reinvest at about 20 to 30% of your profits. 20 to 30% of your profits should be taken to continue the growth of your company. And that's what a capitalistic society does, right? We go out there and we take from our profits and we put it back in so that we can continue to grow, continue to flourish. And that again is something that we should do as a capitalistic society and as a business. But the problem is when it comes to insurance, that creates a major conflict of interest, right? Because the bottom line is that you have, think about this scale, right, that you have, right? You have the insurance company itself, the company, whether it's Geico, Progressive, Liberty Mutual, whatever company, right? You got that company at the top. They need to make a profit, right? That's why they're in business, to make a profit. But then you got investors. And there's a term that's called a fiduciary responsibility. The company has a responsibility to help. They got to do everything that they can in order to help investors make money, right? That's why they are offering that opportunity in the stock market. Hey, if you invest in us, we are going to give it everything we got in order for you guys to make money, right? So that's part of the conflict. And then you got the company, the investors, and then you got the agency holder, the people that own the agency. So now profit is being divided. And then at the bottom, you got the homeowner, the one that's actually holding the policy and that is looking for a fair settlement if and when they have damage. So I want you to look at this very carefully. What this shows here is some companies that I'm sure you're familiar with. We'll start just a few rows underneath here. We'll start with Liberty Mutual, right? And this is the bottom numbers. You're going to see them in millions. The upper two are in billions, right? But Liberty Mutual, you see it almost at $300 million in advertising. That was the cost, the money they invested in 2018 to advertise, to continue to grow themselves. $300 million. Again, when you think about a company takes, 20 to 30% of their profits, think about what their profits were when they're taking 20 to 30% at $300 million. Now, you got Allstate at almost $400 million. 400. Now, this is why you're seeing these commercials all the time. You put on the TV, every third commercial is an insurance company, right? Now, look at Progressive, which is the second one up there. It's almost $1.1 billion in advertising for the year. $1.1 billion. Think about how much profit is going through, how much money is going through everybody else. And think about where they're taking that, right? Where they're taking those profits from. Again, it's the homeowner that's suffering, because a lot of times, because of the way the policies are written, and you know what, it's a very intelligent way of doing things, right? Because it's a major loophole. The loophole is, if you do not express your damage the right way, if you do not detail your damage the right way, you simply don't get paid. right? That's just the way it is. And because they have that there, they're not doing anything illegal. They're doing it according to the contract. But it's your responsibility as a homeowner to detail those damages. And when you don't detail those damages, that's when you don't get paid. So they have every legitimate right, every legal right to shortchange you if you're not presenting the claim the right way. That's why you want to use us. Now, finally, I want to show you Geico, right? Geico, $1.5 billion in advertising in 2018. 1.5 billion, guys. So, I mean, what does that say? What does that tell you? How much money is going through there? How much money how many homeowners are being shortchanged because of this, right? Think about that. How many homeowners are simply not presenting a claim right? How many homeowners are being denied? How many homeowners are just being shortchanged because they're not doing this the right way? So this is why you, as a homeowner, when you experience damage, you need representation. Because the bottom line is the system is set up in such a way where, again, the company needs to make some money. The investors need to make some money. The agency people need to make some money. And then, homeowner, well, we'll see what we have left, right? That's what happens. So, if you want to be treated fairly, if you want a fair settlement based on the damages that you have and the policy that you have, then you have to use somebody that's going to represent your best interests. And that's why public adjusters are here. This is why I am an advocate for you, for homeowners, when you experience damage. Now, here's the bottom line. You know, again, we're a capitalistic society. The bottom line is that the way the numbers have been for the last 100 years, but public adjusters have been around for over 100 years, and the way that the numbers go, the insurance companies are always gonna make billions and billions of dollars worth of profit, right? It's not like if we do this, we're gonna cripple the. Trust me, there's tons of money there, tons of money for them, and you know, most people don't even know what a public adjuster is, right? In most situations, in most cases, guys. Millions and millions and millions of claims are put out throughout the United States, just the United States, and there's only a small fraction, less than 10%, are using public adjusters to represent their claim. And so what that means is that the bottom line is a lot of people are getting denied unjustifiably, and a lot of people are getting underpaid because they simply don't know what they're doing. So I'm encouraging you that if you have a claim, if you've put a claim out there, you were denied over the last 12 months, or you put a claim out there and you settled, but you only got a few $1,000s, and you honestly believe, hey, you know, I should have gotten a lot more, or this seems like it's unfair. Give me a call, let me take a look at that, and let me see if I can help you recoup some of that money. Make, you know, just make the thing more fair for you. That's the bottom line. We want to make it fair for you, right? So, again, Mike Martinez, pick up the phone. I'm a licensed and bonded public adjuster in several states. Pick up the phone, give me a call. Let me know that you have a claim, that you have an issue. There's no cause for me to look at your paperwork. No cause for me to look at your damage. No cause for me to evaluate whether you got, you know, you should be getting more, or we should be reopening a claim for you. What do you lose, right? You're just going to get some advice from a professional, from an expert in their field, something you probably don't know how to decipher. You know, that the policies are written in such a way that you need to be a lawyer or a public adjuster to really understand what's going on, right? And so that's what I'm encouraging you to do. Pick up the phone, give me a call. Let me be part of your solution. Let me be part of your team there, so that we can now, you know, start rectifying, start making sure that you are being treated fairly in your settlement. Mike Martinez, I expect your call. Pick up the phone, give me a call.